In this tutorial, we analyze and construct regular polygons using the Desmos geometry tools. The focus of this video is pentagons and hexagons. A polygon is a closed figure with a distinct number of straight sides. This is polygon ABCDE. A regular polygon has congruent sides and congruent angles. A regular pentagon has 5 108-degree interior angles and 5 congruent sides. A regular hexagon has 6 120-degree interior angles and 6 congruent sides. Let's construct a regular pentagon and a regular hexagon using a compass, ruler, pencil, and paper. We'll start with the hexagon, which is a more straightforward construction. Use the compass to sweep out a complete circle. Use the pencil and ruler to draw a line through the center of the circle. Next, we sweep out an arc of the same radius as the first circle using the compass position shown. Your construction should look like this. Repeat the same arc construction on the other side of the circle. Try to get your construction to look like this. You will be constructing a hexagon from the 6 highlighted points. Construct the hexagon. This is a regular hexagon. How do we know this? If you look at the highlighted sides, you can see that each is a radius of one of the circles you constructed. What about the other 2 sides? You can see that those sides are also radii of other circles of the same size. So, all sides of this hexagon are congruent, making this a regular hexagon. Now let's construct the regular pentagon. Use the compass to sweep out a complete circle. Use the pencil and ruler to draw a line through the center of the circle. Use the compass to construct an arc as shown. Make sure the compass is set wider than the radius. Repeat with another arc on the other side of the circle. Make sure your construction looks like this. Next, construct the line shown, which is the perpendicular bisector of the circle's diameter. Find the midpoint of the highlighted segment. Start by creating 2 pairs of arcs for finding the perpendicular bisector. Construct the perpendicular bisector. Next, construct the angle shown. We need to bisect the angle highlighted. Create 2 arcs as shown. The angle bisector passes through the intersecting arcs. Next, create a line parallel to the x-axis and through the highlighted point. Create 2 arcs as shown. Then create the 3rd arc and the parallel line. Next, construct the line segment shown, which is one of the sides of the pentagon. Use the compass to mark out the other sides of the pentagon on the circle. Let's explore these regular polygons using the Desmos geometry tools. For these constructions, we'll be using the circle and polygon tools. Let's start with the hexagon. Click on the circle tool. Move to the middle of the screen. Click once and move the pointer to the right to define a circle. Click again. Use the line tool to connect the 2 points shown. Return to the circle tool to construct another circle using the 2 points as shown. Repeat on the opposite side of the line as shown. Next, use the polygon tool to construct the hexagon as shown. Now, hide the circles, line, and one of the points. Measure the side lengths and the angle measures. Can you demonstrate why this is a regular polygon? Resize the hexagon to verify it is still a regular polygon. Now let's construct the regular pentagon. Create a new construction. Select the Circle tool. Construct a circle like the one shown here. Next, connect the 2 points using the Line tool. Create the line perpendicular to the line through the center. Click on the More Tools option and select Perpendicular. Click on the line and the center point. Try to get your screen to look like this. Use the Point tool to add the 2 intersection points as shown. Then use the Segment tool to create the radius as shown. Find the midpoint of this segment. Click on More Tools on the left and select Midpoint. Click on the segment. You should now see the midpoint. Now, use the Ray tool to create an angle from the midpoint to this point on the circle. We need to bisect this angle. Start by constructing a circle like the one shown. Use the Point tool to construct the intersection point between the ray and the circle. Next, use the Segment tool to create the segments shown. Now use the Compass tool to create 2 additional circles. Click on More Tools on the left and select Compass. Click on one of the segments and the point shown. Repeat with the other segment. Use the Ray tool to construct the angle bisector. If you resize the large circle, the angle changes, but the bisector remains intact. We're almost there. Create a line parallel to the horizontal line and the point where the angle bisector intersects the vertical line. Click on More Tools and select Parallel Line. Click on the line and the point. Use the Segment tool to create the first side of the pentagon. We'll create the remaining sides of the pentagon through transformations. Click on Transform on the left. From the drop-down menu, select Rotation. Click the lower point on the segment. Input -108 for the angle. This corresponds to one of the interior angles of the pentagon. The negative sign is to make sure the rotation is clockwise. Then click on the segment. Click on the Apply button. Do you see the second side of the pentagon? Use the Point tool to add the endpoint to this second segment. Repeat the transformation to create the third side. Do the same for the fourth side. And do the same for the fifth side. Do you see the pentagon? Now hide everything but the pentagon and the points shown. Finally, measure the side lengths and angles. Confirm that this is a regular polygon. Resize the figure to confirm it remains a regular polygon.